Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you would be fine and fit, safe and sound inside your homes. The pandemic COVID-19 is killing people, is infecting people. Yesterday, more than 700 cases of COVID positive were reported from entire UT of J&K, and 7 deaths also took place in the valley in entire UT of J&K. So, life is being threatened by this deadly virus. So, in these days of pandemic, we need to be extra cautious, extra careful, and extra vigilant to save our lives first. Dear students, life is precious gift of God and it is irreversible change. Once it goes away, this change can't be reversed. So we need to give preference, the first preference to life, and then rest of the things that are related to life. Dear students, no doubt were being hit by different sorts of losses, and these losses can be compensated by tomorrow or by next month. But once life goes away, it can't come back. In home isolation you can save your lives and you can also crack the coming examinations. In home isolation is a mechanism to fight the COVID-19 infection, and home isolation is the way to prepare the things for the coming examinations because you will remain stick to the books. Dear students of class 10th to 12th, today we are dealing with one more important tense of English, that is future perfect tense. It is the subtense of future tense. It is always matter of debate or matter of discussion whether future is a tense or it is not tense, because some linguists say that there are only two tenses in English grammar, that are present tense and past tenses, and future is never a tense, but it is well mentioned in your books and you have to read it because it is usage might be asked in the board examinations. Dear students, future perfect is a verb tense or a construction that is used to describe an event that is expected to happen before a time of reference in the future. So I am repeating the things. Future perfect is a verb form or construction that is used to describe an event that is expected to happen before a time of reference in the future. Some examples: he will have finished his work by tomorrow. He will have finished his homework by next month. Rashid will have played cricket by tomorrow. But these are the examples of future perfect. Now its formula. Will have plus third form of verb or shall have plus third form of the verb. Dear students, you might be knowing that traditionally we were using word shall with I and we. Now we are frequently using with all third person singulars and plurals. So he shall have finished his work is also grammatically sound. So some examples of future perfect are: Rashid will have finished his work. Rashid will have played cricket. The girls will have played chess. The teachers will have taught mathematics. Mahideen will have taught English. So these are the examples of future perfect. Dear students, you can create examples yourselves. The best way to learn the things is to best way of learning is by examples. By examples we learn most things clearly. So you need to create examples yourselves. You go through the books and create examples yourselves. I am giving some examples, more examples. I will have finished my work by tomorrow. Boys will have played chess. Girls will have played kho. These are examples of future perfect. Dear students, its negative and interrogative can be formed. Negative is sort of declaration where you deny the things and where you see word not is mentioned. For example, Rashid will have played chess. Rashid will have not played chess. It is negative. Rashid will have played chess. Rashid will have not played chess. It is negative. Take one more example. Boys will have played cricket. Boys will have not played cricket. Khurshid will have prepared a lesson. Khurshid will have prepared a lesson. Khurshid will have not prepared a lesson is it is negative. And negative and positive are the two parts of declaration or two kinds of declarative sentences. Dear students, its interrogative can be also formed. Interrogative sentences are those sentences in which simply questions are asked. At the end of the sentence, you find the question mark. So the interrogative sentences are those sentences in which questions are asked and interrogative sentence end with the question mark. Take an example. Rashid will have prepared his lesson. Rashid will have not prepared his lesson is it is negative. Will have Rashid prepared his lesson is it is interrogative. Take one more example. He will have played chess. He will have not played chess. Will have he played chess is it is interrogative. The interrogative form is like will have plus subject plus third form of the verb. Dear students, this is all about the future perfect tense. Dear students, I am not English teacher at all. Better is to learn these things from English specialized teacher. He can teach far better than me. I am shouldering the task. I am shouldering the task of teaching English because of non-availability of English teacher in your school. So better is to learn these things from English expert. Dear students, keep in mind there is no passive equivalent. There is no passive equivalent for future perfect tense. And already in your mind, the tenses where the action gets passed from subject to object and there is the passive voice for those tenses or those sentences. But some exceptions are in English, some set rules are in English, and we have to follow these set rules. Remember, there is no passive equivalent for future perfect tense. This is all about the future perfect. Dear students, I am advising you do concentrate on self studies, remain inside your homes, confine um, yourselves to your homes so that you can defeat the COVID-19 infection and also can prepare things for the coming examinations because board is well set to conduct your examinations. Thanks, be balanced.